Hey everyone, I'm recording this from my hotel room. It's actually the first time I'm using GoPro to record like videos for my YouTube channel. I hope the sound is okay. Yeah, let me know in the comments below if you want to. And then I'm going to actually explain you a little bit about the meeting that I had with the FlutterFlow team. And I actually am going to have a raw video that I was recorded by my GoPro camera, so that will be included at the end of this video. But essentially, what was about today was actually now it's around 12 a.m. So it's pretty late. I'm a little bit tired. What we had today actually is we had like a 2 or 3 hour session with the FlutterFlow team, and then we actually had went to a restaurant and had like a dinner. So yeah, it was a pretty intensive program for today. It started from 3 p.m. actually, so it's not about the whole day, but still. And then what we did, we what we actually talked about, which is I think is the most important part, it's that we talked about. First of all, actually, I want to mention, sorry, is that it's actually for me personally, and the football team actually told me it's actually even better even for the instead of going to the FFDC. Why I'm saying that is because it's very hard for me to go to the FFDC. The reason is that I need visa for the States, actually, because I'm from Bulgaria, and also I have like a small baby. So like having this opportunity to meet with the FlutterFlow team, actually it's amazing for me. And it the plus is that we actually had like a very close time with the FlutterFlow team, and we're not like a lot of people, sorry, meeting the FlutterFlow team. Sorry, I'm looking at the notes if you're wondering what I'm doing. But yeah, it was basically me, Serge, and two more people. And yeah, so what I can just tell you is that this FlutterFlow DC, they will actually have pretty exciting like features, because they have actually reviewed me one of the feature, which is pretty amazing. Of course, I'm not going to reveal it, but it's pretty amazing. It's like much better than all the features that were they released last year. To be honest, that's my personal opinion about it. Of course, you don't have to rely on that. Let's see on the actual FFDC, and we actually talked we talked like 2 or 3 hours. We talked about like the feedback. We actually gave like a feedback for FlutterFlow. They asked us about the community. So actually Serge, as you probably already know, it's very active in the community. So we talked a lot about that. Like we spent like 30 minutes or something like talking only about the community and how the community can actually be better. And I try to actually pass all the things that you guys actually told me in my Discord channel about the community and what it can be done better. And we also talked about, I actually talked about the ambassador program as well, because it's something that I think that it can be improved in the future. So I gave like a feedback about the ambassador program as well. We talked like in general, like the FlutterFlow platform, what it can be done better. We talked about the docs as well. We talked about they asked how do you search, for example, and do you find that the docs are useful? I actually said that the docs, for me personally, the docs are like 80 or maybe 90% of the time are actually useful, and I'm like searching directly in the docs, because not a lot of people are actually, I think not a lot of people are actually doing that. But for me personally, if I'm trying to find something that some issue that is very like let's say basic or some kind of this. I'm actually searching in the docs directly. So we began actually talking about. Sorry if I'm chaotic or something like that in this video. We began, but it's pretty late. So we began with just saying about our backgrounds. So this is actually included in the video. So what is actually included in the video is we talked about the backgrounds and also we talked about the new user. So what FlutterFlow can do actually to make the experience of the new user better than what it is right now. So and then when the session was done, I actually went to a dinner. So we actually had a dinner. Everyone, we went to the dinner. It was great actually. We had like very good talks as well there, and then we actually the match began. So fun fact, actually, this match was against Spain against France. If you are not like into European football, but it was actually in Munich, so there were a lot of people from that went to see the match in Munich, particularly. Yeah, I can just say that it's my videos. It's in my video as well. So yeah, we watched the first half, and then the only guy, all the guys actually left. Not all the guys, but most of the guys left after the dinner, and then we actually have the small chat with Alex, with Will, and Leah was there as well, and Erica. Great guys and girls. And I was very thankful actually for Alex and Will, and Erica and Leah spending some time with me there. So it was actually a very, very good chat that I had. And in this video, actually, you're going to see the raw footage of me traveling from Vienna to Vienna to Munich by train. Like it took me like 5 hours to be honest, and then showing some pictures from Munich, like the center of Munich. The place where we met, where was the co-working space. Actually, we met with the FlutterFlow team in the co-working space. There's some clips from there as well, or a clip from there, and actually included the part I actually asked, can I film the first part, which is the introduction part. So I actually filmed that, so you can actually see how it went and how it was. Fortunately, they were not willing to film, of course, everything, because there was they probably were releasing things or just saying things that were not supposed to be public, at least for now, or just brainstorming in general. And then that's why I only have this part, to be honest. And in general, I didn't want to be very to stick my camera, let's say, in their faces, for probably personal reasons. I don't want to be like that guy. So yeah, sorry if you just wanted the whole session. It's impossible to record the whole session, but I had some parts of it. Like I said, I have the introductions of all of us. We were 4 people that were not FlutterFlow employees. Actually wear my FlutterFlow t-shirt, which is an ambassador t-shirt, and I was the only one actually that had this t-shirt. Even the FlutterFlow employees didn't have this t-shirt, so pretty good, pretty amazing, that I can say. Yeah, and finally, what I have in my video that you're going to see, it's us traveling back to actually traveling to the restaurant, and you can actually see you can actually hear the Spanish people actually singing in the crowd in the metro. So yeah, that's about it. I'll probably do like a session in Discord, like answering questions about my session with the FlutterFlow team. So if you want to join this, it's every Wednesday. Yeah, so like I said, I'm going to leave you with the raw clips that I did with my GoPro camera. So if you want to watch them, keep on do it, keep on watching. But yeah, otherwise, see you in the next video. Take care for now. Thank you for watching. So finally, I'm in my room, guys, after 7 hours or maybe more traveling with the plane and then with the train. So finally in my room. Tomorrow I'm going to meet the FlutterFlow team, and yeah, so now it's a little bit late, so I'm going to take a rest into the bed. So good night for now and see you tomorrow. Hey guys, today is the day I'm going to meet the FlutterFlow team. I actually have a great view from my balcony, or just my window. Actually, it's not a balcony. Yeah, today we have a breakfast, and then the whole thing will start around 3. So I'll have time to look at the city. I've never been to Munich actually, so that will be excited. And the next stop is the FlutterFlow team. So.
Bufanda del partido. Bufanda del partido. Bufanda del partido.
spot where we're going to meet the FlutterFlow guys. It's a little bit noisy here, but this is the place. So I'm currently waiting for Serge to come to meet him, and then we're going to meet the FlutterFlow team. So yeah, that's it. I'm wearing the t-shirt, as you probably already know, and I'm prepared to meet the team.
I love that you got this here.
Sorry?
Are we going to show up on the YouTube channel?
Can I?
I mean, I don't care.
Okay. So yes, I'm going to
That's
try.
great.
So I'm just going to show
Oh, that's cool.
the people. I just want to create a blog of like my travel.
Oh, that's awesome.
Everything.
Yeah. How long? Wait, I totally forget where you are.
I'm currently in Bulgaria, but I was living in Sweden.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So you came from Sweden?
Right now I came from Bulgaria.
So yeah, thank you all for coming. FlutterFlow team so excited to meet all of you. So yeah, first it would be great if each of you could just introduce yourselves, like where are you from, what do you do for work, what do you do for fun, your background. We'd just love to learn more about each of you.
Search.
Should I start? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Serge. Hi. Well, how did I come to FlutterFlow? I was actually doing intense research on how I could rebuild an app that we had to do in our agency. So I'm running an agency together with my brother. It's called Midnight. And we had to, well, redo an app. And I'm not such a good coder. And then I did some research into, well, what tools are there for low code doing apps. And well, I stuck with FlutterFlow because I thought, and it has proven right, that it's super flexible, it's empowering, and it can make me do things that I could not believe I could do. And yeah, that's how I came to be using FlutterFlow. And from almost the very beginning, not the very beginning, but very early adapter, and yeah, I'm working together with my brother in the agency which is called Midnight, and also I'm doing my PhD. I'm working at university in Augsburg, and yeah, for fun I like painting, writing, reading. That's all that creative stuff. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
What are you doing your PhD in?
I'm doing my PhD in human geography, which is the discipline that deals with all the spatial effects that humans do, like cities, transportation, culture, and so on. And I'm dealing with Helmut Plessner, which is a German philosopher. And it's basically about the question, what is human? So the question about what makes up the human, philosophical, anthropological dealing, yeah. And I think that's more interesting today than it was for some decades, because, well, with AI we have something that is intelligent maybe, but, well, humans are different, and what makes them different, and so on, yeah.
I feel like we need to have a good conversation over a beer later.
That's super cool. And more about you, you're also like community moderator, like super community moderator, so yeah, that's
Well, yeah. But
yeah. That is,
That's
yeah,
it.
it's facts, yeah. Awesome.
Oh.
That's great. Cool, yeah.
Yes, my name is Joseph. I started development hardware and software in the 1980s. After that, I joined to Microsoft, starting as a customer support system engineer to support Office Access Database and SQL Server. After that, I went to DEC, Digital Equipment, which was merged to Compaq. After Compaq, I get back to Microsoft as a consultant, get back to HP because HP was migrated from Compaq. So I worked as a technologian engineer and consultant and as an account support manager at HP for 20 years. Now I'm retired for about 2 years. I have a lot of time to work with FlutterFlow and anything else and test many things. And because everybody knows it, I started FlutterFlow at the 21 of December 2020 as user number 3. Yeah? There are a lot of changes inside the product. So we have to discuss. It's very good for developer. I think for newbies or entry, it's difficult to handle. Yeah, so maybe we can discuss what we can make better. Maybe we different our users to normal or newbies and normal and experts to get the product with different choices, but we can discuss it here, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Sounds good.
How did you find out? How were you?
Yes. I told it before. I used iOS with Objective-C and then Swift to build some apps. There was a very good storyboard to build the GUI, the UI, yeah? And then I want cross-platform apps to write, so I went to Flutter, but inside Flutter there was no storyboard, so I have to look for a storyboard, and I searched Google for an interesting product, and I find FlutterFlow, ask for an early bird account, and get it on the 21st of December, and after that I migrated my app I have written in iOS step by step to Flutter and test what is going on, what is possible on FlutterFlow and what is not possible. And we discussed a lot of things, how we can extend this and how we can do it works better. And now I'm also inside FlutterFlow. I'm also in the beta program to test. But normally I only test these functions. Yeah, I'm programming only for myself or for my family. Yeah, I have no business plan to do it in the world. But it's very, very funny for me to work with it, to see what changes are happening during the life cycle, and that's why I'm here.
That's awesome. And what do you do for fun?
Yes, what I do for fun. I'm riding motorbike. Yes, I'm just looking soccer. Yeah, not doing it because I'm too old to do it. But I have done it and doing some sports to get in shape. I'm trying to do, and I think it's a good choice. Yeah. And looking also into all of the information I got in Slack or in the community.
Slack is your hobby?
Yes, but I have done some support in GitHub. At the starting, there was a lot of things to do, but if I see it on Slack, there are 20s of new questions inside the program to get answered, and it's a lot of work, I think. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Yeah, thank you. And yeah, I'd love to learn more about you and your background.
So, hi, I'm Christian. I'm Joseph's son, and I just recently, discovered FlutterFlow for myself because I've multiple years of experience of performance marketing, digital marketing. So I led global teams in terms of digital marketing and performance marketing at Cisco, at MediaMarkt, which is like Best Buy in Germany. And I completely want to change my career. And I don't have I want to start a company. I don't have an idea yet. I don't have a problem to solve yet, but I'm kind of ahead of the curve. Mm-hmm. So, when I need to build an MVP very quickly, I definitely want to use FlutterFlow for that if I'm going to build a consumer app or anything that is app specific. So I tried out FlutterFlow a couple of weeks ago because my dad kind of forced me, not forced me, but he really recommended it because he's so passionate about it. He told me in our free time about FlutterFlow, and I think you really felt it that he's really passionate about the product and the last couple of years. And yeah, so I think it's amazing. I'm not technical, even though I've taught myself Python and Django the last couple of months. But I still consider myself a non-technical person, and I think you know, any low-code or no-code solution I can get to build out an idea that I have at some point, I think is super valuable for me. You know, to test the assumptions. So yeah, that's why I'm also here. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
That's awesome. And what do you do for fun? Do you also ride?
I have the same passion. I love soccer. I love, you know, he owns a Vespa, I own a Vespa, so we both, you know, love the motorcycles, motorbikes. So that's what we have in common. I love technology. I think it's so amazing what's happening at the moment out there in terms of AI, but I think, you know, if I look at Serge, you know, who's looking into the what is human, I think that's also very, very interesting. So yeah, I'm a really active person. I like to go out. I love food, good cuisine. So yeah.
Nice. That's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah. Let's learn more about you.
Yeah, so I'm Dimitar. My name is Vitor Katurov. I'm actually, I'm 20, I'm 40. Actually, I will be 40 this year. And I'm from Bulgaria originally, but I was living actually in different countries. I was living in Germany actually. I was living in Spain. I was living in Sweden. I'm going to back in Sweden as well. I actually discovered FlutterFlow because I was building Flutter apps, and I built like 3 of my first app was in Flutter, but then because I'm not a UI, I keep on saying that, but that's true. I'm not a UI guy, so that's why when I saw FlutterFlow, and I said, well, that's amazing. That was built for me actually, because I can do the backend, and then I can just use the FlutterFlow for my front end. But then I saw that you didn't have to implement the API calls, only Firebase, and I was like, come on, that's you have to be kidding me. I just found the perfect tool, and then the API calls are not implemented, and I was like actually receiving the updates by the email, and I was just like waiting, come on, this would be the email, this would be the email, this would be the email. And after a couple of months, you actually release the API calls, but I actually started to rebuild my apps in FlutterFlow, which is, I mean, like I spent like 4 months to build an app in Flutter, and in FlutterFlow I actually built it in less than 2 weeks or something like that, the same app. So that's pretty amazing. I was super like active in the community. Actually, I don't know if you remember Alex, but that was the guy who actually bugged you like to play some moderator in the community. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, I remember.
I was like, please, we need a moderator. He said, okay, we need a moderator. But finally, actually, you made me and Serge, you made us a moderator, both of us, and some other guys, which are much appreciated. Thank you very much for that. Then it's a fun. I have a fun story. I said that to Serge. Like the fun story is that I have actually notes. That's why I'm looking at my phone. Sorry about that. I had like the most like one day I just saw the post and I had more posts than Serge and the community, the whole community. And I was like, that's mind blowing. And then the next week we had a new community, and I was like, and all my posts were deleted. And I was like,
That's this guy's fault.
you have to be kidding, man! Like all the posts, all the work that they did. But yeah, so that's a fun story. And there's another story that I have. I don't know if you remember, but you actually had a prize that was for an app that was built in FlutterFlow, and the girl actually won the prize. The app that she made actually was about splitting the bills. I don't know if you remember that app, but actually I was mentoring her, and I was so like amazed that she actually won the prize because we spent like a couple of hours with her to build her app, and I was like, oh, that's amazing, that's great. I was super happy about that as well. I went into the issue tracking as well when they was announced. Of course, I wanted to be in as well. That's good for me. Then the beta tester, I think I was one of the first in the beta tester program as well. I think I was in the ambassador program as well. I'm very excited. I was very excited to be in the ambassador program. Thanks to my stupid videos, probably. I'm not sure, but like you're the pro. I told you, like you're the real pro. And like my videos are only like showing the concept and what you can actually do with the FlutterFlow. But I definitely need a UI beam there. But for the expert, I was not the first expert, but actually this is helping me a lot to be in the expert program. Another thing that I want to mention real quickly, it's that I really like the monthly meeting that we have with you guys. It's that I think for everyone that is amazing. Really, I have a YouTube channel which is currently it's almost like 5,000 subscribers, not a lot, but I think they're very passionate, is very dedicated to what I do. Actually, I started the Discord channel. Actually, I didn't want to start a Discord channel, but my users actually asked me, why you don't start just Discord? I was like, but I have only 5,000, that's nothing. I said, no, start it. And then that was like a couple of months ago, and I have like 800 members, which are almost 800 members. And the questions that I sent you actually from my Discord community. I do like every Wednesday, I do sessions with Q&A sessions, especially in my Discord community about FlutterFlow. So I'm actually answering questions from there. And I spend like around 10 or 15 hours per week. I have clients from all around the world. Like I have from Australia actually, which is super surprising. I have clients from Australia. I have clients from the States. I have clients from UK, I have clients from Germany. I even have like 2 clients from Bulgaria, which is super surprising to me. And for fun, I do theater actually. I am a semi-pro. I can say that I'm a semi-pro theater guy. I spent like 7 years. I spent playing in theater schools, and I even wrote my own part. I was director also, like in a medical university. They had a theater, and I was director of them. And I was singing in choir. When I was a child, I was singing in a choir, and I was singing in Sweden. I was singing in church choir as well. So that was my
So cool.
You wrote a play?
I actually wrote my own play, which is, do you know the movie Snatch? Snatch, you know it? So I wrote a theater play for that movie specifically because I really like that movie. But unfortunately, COVID came and everything closed. So that's my karma, I think. That's my karma. So, yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Voilà, on peut lancer le chant. C'est ça,